If you want to know about noise, here it is, 31 Squadron, Belgian Air Force. Commandant Tom Gizmo de Mortel is our pilot. And always you're going to see the flares, and they go up as 3 together and then 1. Why? That's 31 Squadron and they're proud of it. The flares, ladies and gentlemen, are to confuse ground-to-air missiles, and on a day like this, they're very potent. Building up the energy, building up the noise. He's waving back. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I do hope he had something light for lunch. We bring the aerobatics to you and we go up to 6. Forgive me, yes, 6, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not good at more than one hand in counting. Team Raven.
This is the display you book if you can't afford the red arrows, Ken. Absolutely marvellous. These are kit-built aircraft made of aluminium, which you can buy in a box and put together in your garage or your back garden.
Other opticians are available. You can see from the smoke how the wind is forcing the aircraft all the time onshore. They have to compensate for that throughout. Back on the stick now, up their climb. And they're going for the brake. This is the Catalina Auto Gyro. Now, Max, we should explain. It's got a rotor. It's not power.
I was teaching and examining on this aircraft. Funny looking thing, isn't it?
Now, if you're into movies, and I certainly am, the Auto Gyro, you remember. Believe it or not, it's a long, long time back now. We're talking, and that crew can see you very well. Come on, let's wave at them.
I was on board this aircraft at Headcorn Aerodrome 3 weeks ago, and what struck me as a passenger on the flight.
And it's got tricycle undercarriage as well. The moment you can see that the wingtip floats are down, they provide stability in the water, and they retract up into the wingtips to provide greater streamlining.
For you World War II historians, this type of aircraft, not this particular one, saw service in Hawaii and the Pacific Islands for the recapturing of the islands against the Japanese. These Catalinas were seen in great numbers, rescuing and transporting, reconnaissance and so on. Great joy to see that here today, Ken.
45,000 now. And in the 1930s, the average wage was £196. So we're talking the upper edge. What a lovely formation. Dan Griffith is our pilot on the DH-90. Dragonfly was recently offered up for sale, hammered at an auction. Didn't quite, and incredibly, well, I've never seen a formation like this. De Havilland's. Chipmunk first flew 1949. Dragonfly first.
You see that bulge under there? Next thing you'll see, okay, is smoke coming. So the smoke bombs have gone off, and they're ready at any moment now. I don't know if this radio's going to work, but they'll call the go, and they'll go into free fall. Let's just see if I can pick them up. Yes, and they're out of the aircraft, into free fall at 120 miles an hour as they all pull their parachutes, hoping that that parachute's going to work. Yes, they've all worked now, 8 of them. Okay, count them out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Okay, now we'll make up the display teams of the Royal Air Force. All of the other teams are just singletons, okay, all provided by the Royal Air Force. But we, the 3 of us, are all fully sponsored by the MOD. So these young parachute jump instructors at the very bottom 3.
And his next manoeuvre will turn the Tutor through 90 degrees and is known as the quarter clover. For anyone wondering, the aircraft itself is a Grob 115E Tutor operated in partnership with Babcock International Group. You can now see that Andy's positioned the Tutor at 45 degrees to display the iconic Royal Air Force roundel painted on the underside of the Tutor on this barrel roll. The roundel finds its origins in August 1914, when British aircraft needed to be distinguished from...
Huge Castle Bromwich aircraft factory near Birmingham meant that they conquered this, and the Spitfire became not just one prototype, but 27,000 production items. Squadron leader, Disco Discum, showing the aeroplane off beautifully. Pilots on the flight are all volunteers. As I was explaining, Disco runs the elementary training tri-service wing at deputy of the elementary tri-service wing at Cranwell, and everybody else has full-time jobs other than the lead pilot, Millie Milliken. Now we explained earlier about formation aerobatics. Alex Smee keeps his eye absolutely on Dave Poulsen, the number 1 pilot, and so 2 aeroplanes fly as one. Now Dave Poulsen, he got a lift, Royal Air Force glider, at the tender age of 14. Fighter, the machine that helped turn the tide away from Moscow back towards Germany and the end of the war.
It's worth pointing out to you, Ken, that it's in the colours of the Free French Air Force. They were volunteer pilots who were on the side of the Russians.
Non-originals flying. Look at that lovely wing. Originally, Will demonstrating it fantastically. Over 8,000 were built, and then sort of Russian logic achievements. This machine was more than up to the Messerschmitt Bf 109Gs.
Examiner who watches your display and signs your license to give a display to the public. If it's not up to standard, it will not be signed.
Well, you don't need me to tell you this is spot on up to standard, isn't it? It's exceptional.
Cracking display, I love it.
Ah, we think so. No, we don't.
We do.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. And this is the rate of roll you were talking about earlier. The response to the stick and the rudder. That's just immediate.
Absolutely shows you what the Pitts is capable of. Those flick rolls we just saw then.
Ailerons on both wings.
KC-135 is a part of an expansive Boeing C-1 typical of an aircraft getting ready to land. Depending upon the aircraft's gross weight configuration, the tanker will land between 135 and 175 miles per hour. For a minute to the 100th bomb group.
Now, Sue's message to myself and Ken at breakfast this morning was, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And Sue really means that. She has worked hard at making us a display of what she's learned over the years, what her father-in-law Ted taught her with his aerobatic skills. Connector engine. And 220 horsepower. That's if we compare that to the Pitts of 300, that's a fair bit of power.
So, folks, this is something you really don't see very often. Lining up, getting that just right, getting ready to kiss the water. There we go, just getting the height absolutely superb. That was not a landing, that was a kiss. On with the throttle. That's incredible.
If I may say, Ken, like a butterfly with scorched feet.
You may say that. That's an analogy I can't go anywhere near. That's exceptional. Now, why do we keep calling it the wee Dram? Thank you for the support during that time. Forward to bringing you home for many years to come. Saab 340. Captain is Stuart Hill. His number 2 is First Officer Matthew Girling. Matthew's father is a helicopter pilot, former officer.
Oh, lovely gear down and landing flap there.
This is just delightful to see.
Those camera shutters going, that's it. What an opportunity you've got here. You see that lovely tartan livery on the tail fin there, I can see it. That's the new livery of Loganair, which they're showing off to you this afternoon. We're about to be joined by the Mustangs, so air traffic up on the bus are just... we're looking to the left.
Here comes the main. A strafing run. Cannon fire unleashed onto the beach. What an unfriendly thing to do.
Second World War, the American Army Air Force, of course. Oh yeah.
Well, somebody's frightened somebody. Oh, sorry, I've got to go for this line. Oh, so good. Oh, yes, put your hands together. With an Allison V1710 engine. Royal Air Force did not like the performance one bit. So, in 6 weeks in 1942, the guys at Rolls-Royce at Hucknall in Nottinghamshire put a Merlin engine in the front, and then the Mustang took off.
That's why your comparison with the Spitfire is so difficult.
And a legend is born, exactly, the Merlin engine on both of them. You need no more from me. Watch the master at work. Emergency responders, the cages, the stewards, everybody. As we come past, put up your hands together for